All right, we're back. Battle of the Bulge, Fields of Fire. Mission 1. U.S. is attacking. Not for long. I have no idea if I'm making good progress, bad progress. We've already uncovered a pillbox with a heavy machine gun. Not really causing huge problems on our primary attack position and targets. Bigger issue is we've got spotters with incoming. This one, so what's interesting is this spotter makes this card maybe untenable and this card untenable. This card is untenable because of that machine gun. Pretty intriguing how that sometimes plays out. And I'm almost positive if we go step and look at the enemy defensive, it is deliberate defense, by the way. And these units are green. That's one thing interesting. They're green. I'm assuming when the rules say pull 2 cards, it's pull 2 cards. It's already taken into account the green. So not under fire. Yeah, so interesting. Not under fire and no line of sight. Remove it. Place a PC marker. What feels so weird is if I get this guy off of this card and don't move in here, he can't see anybody. He has nobody in his line of sight. And if I read that correctly, he just leaves. I've always felt like that is a really weird response of somebody in a pillbox. Feels like I get that if they weren't in a field fortification, but they are. Feels like it just feels odd to me. But that's what it says, and I'm up. Don't know. Feels like that's what I should do is get that guy off that card. I think he just disappears. Again, if that's wrong, somebody pointed out to me, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. All right. Assume is there not a... I'm going to pause and just make sure there's not a special rule on that. I see nothing that would lead me to believe that this doesn't follow the rules. So we will check that in much more depth. Not on the same card, not on the same card, not out of ammo, not under fire and no line of sight. Remove unit, place PC marker. I just feel so odd. That's what it says. It is a deliberate defense. Deliberate defense in green. All right. Well, we're starting out with checking for HQ. No HQ event. So the CO is sitting at 5 right now. So he gets 3 more because he's a veteran. So he has 8. So I feel like, do I want 3rd platoon to do something? I feel like I am going to have 3rd platoon get some, I'm going to push up some steps up here and some steps up here. This guy's going to have a random choice, but I am going to try to get that guy spotted is what I'm going to do. So I am going to activate the 3rd. Now the 1st is sitting at 8. I think I'm going to actually not. Actually, I am going to activate the 1st and not the 2nd and not the XO or the 1st sergeant. All right. Do I want the CO to tell anybody else? Because the CO can actually do... I think I'm just going to let the CO save his 6. So now we will activate the 1st. Now the 1st is a veteran, so +1. So he gets 3. So he is up to basically 11. So he can spend 2. You know what's interesting? Let's look at the spotters. All right. He's going to look for the card with the most. So here's what I think I'm doing here. I'm going to take a little bit of a risk on getting that guy may just be screwed. Because I'm going to move somebody up in here. And if we have one step, he will fire at the one with one step. I'd love to get general initiative of 3. I can tell you that. Because then I would move all 3 of these guys. But all right. First platoon is going to move. Tell this guy to move up here. So he's exposed. Now, I don't want to move another step on here because this guy will target with the card with the most step. You know what? I'm taking a chance. I am taking a risk. 2. I'm moving him up here. So that's 2. So he's down to 9. He can spend total of, so he can get down to 5. Three. Is that what I want to do? I'm going to try to spot. And the first one I'm going to try to spot with is using this. Well, the LMG is a veteran too. So he's going to tell the LMG to attempt to spot. So they're both on hills. He is a veteran, +1. It's a sniper or an FO undercover, but he's also green. So he has a +1 for me being a veteran, +1 for him being green, but then -1 for undercover, -1. So it's basically a 2 because it's a cover of 2. So we're drawing 2. 1, 2. Trying to decide if I should exhort. I'm going to exhort. So that failed. So that's 2 more. So he has 2 left. He is going to himself attempt to spot. So 1, 2. God, blasted. He's going to look for cover. 1, 2, 3. So he found cover. 4 actually, because he's a veteran. Spotted the crap out of him if I was spotting. All right. So my machine gun is a little bit exposed. Still haven't spotted him. All right. So he spent all the way down to his 5. I wanted to get the veteran on here to try to spot, and it failed. 3rd platoon is green. Whew. It's 5. I can't spend this many. Can he spend 4? Well, that stinks. No, he can't spend 4. I believe what I'm going to do, take a chance. I'm being driven by commands here. 1. 2. That's 2 of them. He can spend 4 more. I'm going to tell this guy to look for cover. So he gets 3 draws. 1, 2, 3. He failed. He's going to tell this guy, so that's another. He's got 3 to go. Tell him to move here. Which is, he's exposed. And he's drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, the mines did not explode. So he has 2 more potential. He is going to try to find cover, but he only draws 2 cards. So 1, 2. So he failed to draw. God. And he's going to just, you know what? He'll spend his last one, and he's exhorting himself for cover. Oh, out goes a contact card. All right. Well, that did not work as planned. So, how often do we get to say that? So now we move on to the initiative pulse. So the first sergeant first. So 2, or not the first sergeant, the first platoon. Sorry, the second platoon. He's line, so he just gets 2 basically. So he's up to 5. Three steps. If I get this guy up here, I think the second platoon is simply going to bank him. He can bank up to 6. The XO has 8. And I don't think he wants to do anything. Bank him. The first sergeant, sadly, I don't think wants to do anything right now. Just going to lose his command. We're going slow here. When I say we're going slow, we got a unit up here already. Initiative, general initiative. We got 2. I want to get rid of this guy. I am moving this pinned guy back here. We now have no fire there. And then I am moving this guy here. Exposed. And we're drawing for 3 mines. 1. That counts for a mine. I am 99% positive a short is good for a mine. Let's see. Mines. Pause, and so you don't have to watch me do this. Yep, correct. If any card containing a burst icon, including multi-burst and short icons, then it's been hit. This poor guy was hit by that mine. All right. My goal here, by the way, is, I mean, these are my objectives. So I'd love to get the barbed wire here and here. So I wanted to get these potential contacts eliminated there on those cards. I don't really care about the other 2 open fields to allow the engineer to start coming through. That's my thinking. Maybe should have tried spotting again. Now, the way I'm teed up, most steps, so this guy will try to fire here, and he's not going to try to fire here. So my veteran path is still okay. So, all right. We are on to the enemy. HQ. None. So, we now have 3. Three cards. So, number 2, right here. So, Again, looking at spotter. Good order. Fire missions left. Target marker. Can't see the target marker. Card with the vehicle. Nope. Card with the most opposing steps is the third. Here we have 3, which, by the way, you can highlight or lasso select and hit the number 1. There are 3 friendly steps over here. Oops. Lasso selected 2 cards. 2 up here. Only 1, obviously, on these 2. So he's going to try to fire here again. So he's drawing 2. 1, 2. And he failed. So those guys are good again. So this guy has been less than effective. Oops. All right. Now, we have 2 left. 1. If I'm reading this correctly, this is not under fire and has no line of sight to an opposing unit. Remove the unit and place a PC marker. I am. Please, somebody tell me if I'm missing something. That just feels so wrong to be doing that in a field fortification. Just feels like they would have put the machine gun in the pillbox for a reason. But I'm going to accept it. Move on. All right, last one. This is a spotter now. He's down to 1 ammo. And he is going to go pick this guy again. So this litter team. So he's drawing 3 because he's got this target marker. So 1, 2, 3. And he gets it. I got to tell you, I actually am happy about that because I want him gone. And now he is out of ammo. And so an artillery spotter with no remaining fire missions is removed from play. He's just going to disappear. Meaning we can get units on these cards now, this card, and start to move forward a little bit. This guy is still a problem. But we're in a position to maybe spot him a little bit now. All right, that is the end of the enemy. No capture. Now the retreat. Oh, I forgot about this. The retreat litter team unpinned under. Not only are they firing and wasting their last ammo, we're you know what I'm going to do too? I'm coming over here. I think. Right? They move. Retreat. No volume of fire. Then best cover and concealment. I would imagine staging cards are better than anything else. And then random. So I think I'm going to argue staging cards are better. So 1, 2. So he's coming over here. And he's exposed. Which ain't going to matter. All right. All right. I think that's it because nobody else is. It's tune, assault team. Why did I feel like wasn't somebody paralyzed? Why am I missing heat? Oh, I moved him back. Golly, what an idiot. So he's going to end up unpinned. Man, I was losing it. Oh, paralyzed guy had to drop his white phosphorus. He could not move with white phosphorus, by the way. Man, I was losing it. I knew there was another one. All right. Fire mission update. So here we go. This one flips. This one goes away. I'm gonna make this guy go away. And I think this now we no longer have a volume of fire here. That's gone. That PDF is no longer valid. Get rid of the enemy activity checks. And I think we are on to that, but nothing happens because it was he's gone. So we literally don't oh no, we got to check the mine. I'm sorry. This is the guy we got to check. So he's obviously he's a -4, -2 exposed, -6 on that card. So -4 basically. He is hit. That is a surprise, and he is a litter team. So honestly, can't say I'm shocked. But oh, you know what? The other thing we forgot to do, I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to undo. Am I? No, I am going to undo that because it is easy to undo. And I want to do this right. So that card, that was the hit. We got to check potential contacts. There's 2 of them. So we're drawing to see which side. So it's a 1. So we're checking here. And so we have a mine is the only one. So we have just contact again, I believe. I definitely need to clarify that on Board Game Geek. So, but I'm drawing 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oof. All right. So we do have contact here. Hey, that is a 7. Now this is PCA row 2. A 7 is number 4. Package 4 is a strong point. 2 squads plus a leader in trenches. So place each squad separately on row 3. So we got 2 squads. We draw randomly from the squads. They are in trenches. They're not spotted. All right. So I think we're drawing. This was column 2. So the first one was out of 5. It's a 2. Direct. Oh no, it's out of 3. So 3 is a 1. So left front. So this guy, placing it on row 3. Yep. So this guy is going to be on row 3. So he's here, unspotted, all unspotted. Now he's an automatic, and there were very specific. I think it was 6 LMGs and a volume of fire squad start with 6 ammo. So the machine gun ammo is a 6. All right. We have a volume of fire down here of automatic. Now the next one is 3 again, 2. So column 2, direct front. So he's going to be right here. Now, not only do we have he also has a 6 machine gun. We also have crossfire. So this got a little more untenable. Well, now we're in contact, or in engaged, definitely. Also unspotted. So this guy now is drawing, and we're drawing 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have another contact. Oy. Number 1. Interesting. PCA row 1. 1 is a sniper. Oy. In a trench. Oh, boy, that's a bad draw right there. Can I go back and decide I want to do I just want to keep that one and make all these cards go in a different order? Because this is painful. All right. He's unspotted. This is row 3. Which I'm guessing is a 2. Row 3. Yep. So that's 2. So I think that's just in the front. Now we have a spotter here. And this guy, card is firing this way. So this right here is a volume of fire of small arms now, as well as sniper. Sniper doesn't really matter this turn. Got the mines. That card just became really untenable until we can get this thing spotted. We can always drop white phosphorus too, which may be the thing I have to decide I gotta do. Wow. All right. Now we're going to check fire, but we're going to go left, like the normal left to right. So now we actually have fire in more than one place. So we've got, this guy's a -4. They're both -4s. So -4, he's hit, paralyzed. Yuck. -4, hit, casualty. This poor guy, he actually had come out of it okay. Now it really stinks. I got to get a unit up here. Ugh. And I don't think that's easy to do. And the reason I got to do that is the sniper fire, I think, is long. I'm going to be sniping up here. He is going to be sniping up there. Oh my gosh! That's rough. All right, well, sucks. Cleanup phase. So let's take a quick peek. I'm going to stop here at the 30-minute mark. We're sitting with 2 squads, spotter with 2 artillery missions still who can see to here and here, squads who can see here and here, squad who can see here. This spotter is going to disappear, but a sniper who can go here and here. By the way, the sniper, actually, we need to do this. The sniper is going to open fire because he's not firing at anybody anymore. So one of the things in the cleanup phase is enemies firing at without valid targets will cease or shift fire. So what is a sniper? A good order. Okay, they're just going to fire. Open fire, continue fire, cease fire, shift fire the same way as any other enemy unit. Now, why did I think for some reason that they had different? I think it's, nope. They're just going to open fire. So, opening fire rules. Card with the most friendly steps first. So card with the most friendly steps is here. So this is now going to pick up small arms. Golly, I've done that twice now. Small arms and sniper. This has become untenable. But the beautiful thing is, the good thing is, I can get my artillery FO up here and maybe just lay down white phosphorus if I can't get things spotted. Which is what I think I'm going to have to do. So, I think the plan is, we've got these cards at least cleared in terms of, oh, you know, yep, that guy's pinned. So he's still going to be taking fire from these two. We got to get up here. We got a spot. We got to get an artillery FO here and just pummel that card. Love to spot it and hit it with hard ammo. If I need to, I'll lay down some white phosphorus, buy some time. I also need to get the engineers up here. So the good thing is, if this guy can stay here, he's paralyzed. But if he can stay there, he's going to absorb the fire from these two teams. Get the engineers here, blind that card. Engineers here, mark the mines open, and we'll see what we get. So with that, I'm going to stop. End of turn 3. I think that's turn 3. No, turn 4. Sorry. End of turn 4. And we are going to, or hold on. No, that was the end of turn 3. All the exposed markers. We're into turn 4. We will pick up turn 4 when we come back on the next video. Thanks. Bye.